Hey everyone, this video is my skincare routine. Basically, when I first started YouTube, I didn't have much of a routine, so I didn't have much to mention. But basically, by watching YouTube and reading magazines, talking to my friends, I have now got a routine that I am really happy with. I was going to do this video without any makeup on to kind of show you what my skin looks like, but I always think that when you have makeup on, it can certainly highlight any sort of blemishes if you haven't covered them up, obviously. So this is my skin. It is very weird. It is dry and sensitive and oily, so combination skin basically, but very sensitive. I have to be very careful what I put on my skin. I always buy just travel versions of products because 9 times out of 10 I will try it and it will flare up my skin in some way. So I always get the little versions to just try. Now these products that I got today, most of them I've tried just the travel versions and now purchased the bigger versions, but one of them I am actually waiting for the bigger version to arrive because the travel version was quite a nice size, so I could sort of keep using it for a month. But yeah, I mean, this kind of area, this forehead area, used to be an absolute nightmare. It used to, for pretty much my teenage years, would be very spotty, but I used to kind of wear a fringe, but then that used to be like the worst thing because then your fringe gets oily and greasy and then it just kind of sticks. So I have always pretty much since then always had a bit of a side fringe, but since starting this regime routine, I've definitely found that my forehead is clear. In fact, every single day I wake up and I'm like, this is amazing, how is this happening? This was definitely my oiliest, greasiest area. My nose is pretty much okay. I had sort of the odd blackheads, nothing too noticeable, and the same sort of there. But then here, this area was always very dry, and it's still quite dry, but not too bad. But it used to be to the point where I remember like going into Boots saying that I wanted some foundation, and the girl was like, well, your skin is so dry that you can't have powder because it will just sit on it, and if it's like foundation, like liquid foundation, then it would just kind of just be gloopy. So I was like, oh great, so I can't wear foundation then. But basically I went against her and just kept wearing it anyway. But I tend to sort of get a few underneath the skin spots when I've been sort of having a bad diet, and they're usually about there. But let's get started anyway. I've mentioned this in a few videos and a lot of people have mentioned this, and it's the La Roche Posay Effaclar Duo, and it's basically for imperfections. I did mention this in another video how I put it on and it's done hell out of my skin, and I just thought, oh no, I've purchased all this big tube because you couldn't get a smaller one, and it's just gonna wreck my skin. But I tried it again a couple of nights later, and basically I have been using it ever since. Sometimes twice a day, sometimes not at all. I'm sort of, at the moment, my average week looks like I'll wear it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then when I'll look at my skin Wednesday, it doesn't really need anything. It's not dry, there's no imperfection, so I'll just let it breathe. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll apply it again. So it's sort of every day really, but I just do try to sort of miss a few days out because one, I don't want my skin becoming over-reliant on it, and two, also, I'm not sure about using products sometimes, that like what is it doing to your skin, so I just kind of see how that goes. But I've been using this for about 2 months now and I just cannot believe how amazing my skin is. If I do find that I'm having sort of those drier days, I will apply this on the morning, but then on the night I will use the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. Now I actually tried the 10-minute mask and that suited my skin just fine, so then I purchased the larger Origins version. The smell is just amazing. I always forget what's in here, but avocado oil and mango butter, and it seriously is just amazing. As I say, normally this is sort of my drier section, So I will just apply it there. I'm not sort of, it will sort of say on these tubes, apply all over your face, but because my face is combination skin, then I don't want to be putting this where there is enough moisture. So listen to your skin rather than listen to this, basically. But I feel that those two products have really, really helped. And sort of, especially the La Roche Posay, has definitely been the hugest thing, the biggest thing. But I have been doing a couple of other things as well that basically I think have really helped. I mean, I use Bioderma to remove my makeup. I haven't got that with me, I've left that in the bathroom, but I think everybody's seen a bottle of that. I use that every day to remove my makeup, and it will take, like makeup like this, so it's quite a heavy foundation and heavy eye makeup, it will take a couple of cotton pads, the larger versions, to make sure that I've got it all off. But then I have been adoring the Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser, and this is the product that I've actually purchased the bigger version of. Basically you remove all your makeup, well this is what I do, I remove all my makeup with my Bioderma, dry my face off, and then use this, and it's basically, it's like a cream, and you just put it on your face, you faff around for a little bit to kind of just make sure that it's soaked in, and then I get some water in the sink as hot as I could possibly take it, and literally put this cloth in and then take it out and like get all the water off, which sounds a bit weird, but the heat stays in the muslin cloth, and then literally just start to do circular motions, and because it is muslin cloth, so it's quite abrasive but not too abrasive, it's gentle, but this has got something about it, and literally just sort of go around your eyes, the rest of your face, down into your neck, and it just removes that makeup that maybe just didn't get removed by the Bioderma, but also I think it cleanses your skin brilliantly, and then I will leave my skin completely until say about 3 hours later when I go to bed, and I will apply the Effaclar Duo or the overnight mask. I think it's because I'm sort of putting my daughter to bed and I want to take my makeup off then, to just kind of let my skin breathe, because I used to find that if I was sort of literally getting up, putting loads of makeup on, spending the whole day until I went to bed with makeup on, there was never a chance for my skin to breathe, so that's why I leave it a nice gap, and just using the cleanser is just absolutely fantastic because it just lets your skin get everything out of your skin and then just letting it breathe. I am using twice a week some masks, tends to be like a Sunday and a Wednesday. Wednesday tends to be my busiest day at work, so it's just quite nice to have that little pamper session. And I use the Earle Intensive Nourishing Treatment Mask, which actually came with the travel set of the hot cloth cleanser and a toner and a moisturiser, and then this. You're probably thinking, why aren't I mentioning the toner and the moisturiser? The toner was just too harsh for my skin. I'm kind of contemplating using the toner again, giving it a go, missing out a few days, but literally when I first used it, my cheeks just went really, really red. And it just was not good for my skin, so I just left it, and I'm happy with my routine. So I'm thinking I don't really need to tone or do anything else because I think my routine is just fine. So don't feel pressured into using the whole 3-step system. If that's what you were sold, just use what you can really. But yeah, so this treatment mask is just lovely for just leaving on for 10 to 15 minutes. You just put a thick layer on and leave it. And then this one is a new one to me. I got it in my March glossy box, and it's the Monu warming aromatic mask. And when it says warming, it literally is. You make sure your skin's nice and clear, so you've cleansed and everything. And then you put this on, and it literally, as you're doing it on your face, it is warming up and up and up, and you're like, this is amazing. And then I think you do leave this on for about 10 minutes. It's really, the one annoying thing is the packaging is super, super light, so you can't really read it, but yeah, you kind of put a thick layer on, 10 to 15 minutes. And I just kind of chop and change this, like maybe Sunday, Wednesday, then Sunday, Wednesday, just to give my skin a nice sort of treat really, because I am certainly abusing it by piling all this makeup on, so it's just quite nice to treat it a little bit. But yeah, so that's my routine. Some people might say it's very complicated, some people might say it's very simple, but it works for me. It works for my sensitive, dry, combination weird skin basically. So I hope you found this video useful. If so, maybe thumbs up, and if you've really enjoyed it and maybe interested in my other videos, then you might like to subscribe. If you're interested how I've created this look today, the smoky-eyed makeup look, I've actually done a video on that. It's kind of titled Smoky Eye Simple Day Look, but also mom getting ready. So if you're not a mom that gets ready, you can still look at it because you can still work out how to get it, but it was just showing you how you can get this look very, very quickly. So that is it. I will see you guys then very soon. Bye!